The overwhelming prospect of decluttering an entire home has paralyzed countless well-intentioned individuals who stand in their living rooms, surveying years of accumulated possessions with a mixture of dread and determination. The all-or-nothing approach that promises dramatic weekend transformations often leads to burnout, frustration, and ultimately a return to the original cluttered state. However, there's a gentler, more sustainable path forward that harnesses the power of incremental progress and builds lasting organizational habits. The foundation of successful gradual decluttering lies in understanding that sustainable change happens through consistent small actions rather than heroic efforts. This approach recognizes that our homes didn't become cluttered overnight, and they won't become organized that way either. By committing to just 15 to 30 minutes of focused decluttering each day, you create a manageable rhythm that fits into even the busiest schedules while building momentum that naturally expands over time. Beginning this journey requires a strategic mindset shift from perfectionism to progress. Start by selecting one small, clearly defined area, such as a single drawer, one shelf, or even just the surface of your nightstand. The key is choosing spaces small enough that you can complete them within your designated time frame, creating an immediate sense of accomplishment that fuels motivation for tomorrow's session. This approach prevents the paralysis that comes from staring at an entire room and wondering where to begin. The decision-making process during these daily sessions should follow a simple but effective framework. As you encounter each item, ask yourself three fundamental questions. Do I use this regularly? Do I genuinely love it? And does it serve a current purpose in my life? Items that receive a clear yes to any of these questions earn their place in your organized space. Those that generate hesitation or negative responses become candidates for donation, recycling, or disposal. The magic happens in training yourself to make these decisions quickly and trust your instincts rather than overthinking each choice. Creating designated homes for the items you choose to keep transforms decluttering from a temporary fix into a sustainable system. Every possession should have a specific location where it naturally returns after use. This principle prevents the gradual reaccumulation of clutter by establishing clear boundaries and expectations for how your space functions. During your daily sessions, spend time not just removing unwanted items, but also thoughtfully arranging the keepers in logical, accessible locations. The psychological benefits of this gradual approach extend far beyond the physical transformation of your space. Daily decluttering sessions become meditation-like practices that provide mental clarity and a sense of control in an often chaotic world. The act of making decisive choices about physical objects strengthens your decision-making muscles in other areas of life, while the visible progress creates positive momentum that naturally extends to other personal goals and habits. Maintaining motivation throughout this process requires celebrating small victories and tracking progress in tangible ways. Take before and after photos of each completed area, no matter how small, to create a visual record of your achievements. Consider keeping a simple journal where you note which areas you tackled each day and how the process felt. These records become powerful motivational tools during moments when progress feels slow or when life's demands threaten to derail your routine. Success with this approach ultimately comes down to consistency rather than intensity. The homeowner who spends 20 minutes each morning decluttering one small area will achieve more lasting transformation than someone who dedicates entire weekends to massive purging sessions once or twice a year. By embracing the power of incremental progress and trusting the process, you'll discover that meaningful change happens not through dramatic gestures, but through the accumulation of countless small, intentional actions that gradually reshape both your space and your relationship with your possessions.